Now, what accounts for most of these fish is a live shrimp and a popping cork. 90% of your guides are going to use that. If you go out with a guide, that's what he's going to do because, when you're a guide, you got to catch fish. So you go with the high percentage stuff, but those live shrimp cost like 50 to 70 cents a piece.
Right.
And, you have all kinds of little pecky things that are down there. And they love to gobble up that shrimp.
Oh, yes.
So that's why I like to use, shrimp imitators. But, it's so much fun to, redfish. If you're ripping something like a chatterbait and a 20-pound redfish catch it, what my most memorable redfish, I was actually flipping with 60-pound braid on rocks at a jetty with a guide, and he came up there and he's watching my rod. He goes, "Did you see that?" Yeah. He goes, "That was a redfish." I said, "Man, are you sure that wasn't?" He goes, "Don't you think I know what I'm talking about?" Like, yes, you do. Don't guide the guide. Don't guide the guide. So I threw out again. That is so much fun. That's why I can't. That's why I call my podcast "Let's Talk Fishing." I can't. People ask what's your favorite fish to catch. Man, the fish that's
the one on the end of your line
right now. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Well, I love to catch all kinds. I don't like to catch small catfish; those make my head hurt. But
every time I catch a small catfish, I end up getting a barb in my hand, even though I know they have barbs, and I'm like very conscious of it. I still make the mistake of getting jabbed by them somehow.
This gut used to be a lot bigger than it is now, and I can remember one time bringing in a hard head, and I had a 7-foot rod, and I went like this, and that thing went right into my stomach.
Oof!
I pulled it out. I should cut your head off.
Oh, so I saw the rod there. Is that I know that we were showing before your rod. Who made that rod?
This is a Grant Rods, GRANDT, grantrods.com. Jim Grant made this specially for me. He put a little picture of a redfish on it and described it, custom made for Jay Angel. He's one of my best supporters. He's one of my greatest supporters, and he was actually the first guy to believe in me when I started my podcast on Podbean. So I don't forget things like that.